Hello and welcome to Card Talk. I'm your host Brent, and joining me today is Matt as we continue our slog through the marshes. This is attempt number 3, and in these attempts there is 2 or 3 playthroughs a time. So this is probably game number 6. So Matt, what are you bringing for us today?
Well, I've dusted off the Noble Hunters from Road of Isengard and Helm's Deep and made a couple tweaks specific to this scenario. Mostly just added in Asvaloth, hoping that'll help us early on here clear some locations. And it seemed to work a lot better than the Ranger 3-Ranger deck I had been playing, mostly because we have a lot more willpower available to us with Gandalf and Spirit Glorfindel, so hopefully that's all we need here to finally slog our way through this quest.
Yeah. So going over to the game, and we've already set up the board state. If you want to see what we pick, the reasons for what we pick and why, check out the other videos. Today we are just going to jump straight into the game. We have removed all the burdens that we need. We've put in burdens that were needed. We've gained our boons, and we now need to add in the Searching Eye into our decks and shuffle them up.
Well, are you taking a mulligan first? Because our starting hand has to be before the setup.
Right, okay, I'll show you my hand. What do you think? Do you think I should take a mulligan? And I'll just pull the Searching Eye out for the time being.
I mean, I probably would with your deck, since 3 is kind of on the low side for starting restricted attachments.
Okay, let's see if I get Steward of Gondor and more attachments. Okay, Glamdring and Steward of Gondor. Okay. However, I do have 2 golden belts to start off with, which isn't necessarily ideal. But
well, I'll say for my test game,
it could be worse.
I was playing two-handed. Getting Aomer's attack boosted early on to take out Gollum right away helped tremendously.
Yeah, well, he's definitely going to have his attack boosted. And I mean, I've got a Rohan Warhorse and Glamdring there, so he's going to be attacking for 6 straight off the bat.
Right. So that's good.
Yep. Okay. How about you? Are you taking a mulligan on your opening hand?
Yeah, as much as I like seeing Gandalf's staff, I've got another one on top, and getting Gondorian Shield to start, it doesn't really help me flip the contract unless it's on top of the deck. So I think I'm going to mulligan this and hope for a slightly better opening hand.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I've got Test of Will on top, and
Light of Valor, no?
Yep, and then got some defensive attachments for Denethor, so not much to complain about here.
Okay, well, I've shuffled in my copy of the Searching Eye. So, Frodo and Sam...
there goes my Test of Will. Oh, I got Wizard Pipe. Okay,
Frodo and Sam left the Fellowship above the falls of Rauros and crossed the Great River to climb the Emyn Wheel upon the eastern shore. After days of wandering through the maze of rocky crags, they have finally reached the edge of the dead marshes, only to discover that Gollum is following them. Put Gollum into play, engage with the first player, and then search the encounter deck for one location, reveal it and add it to the staging area, shuffle the encounter deck. Well, we've chosen Evil Smelling Fens and the Soft Mire.
Yep, it seems to work for us as the least too bad.
We say it works for us. We haven't won a game yet against this quest.
Well, I don't know what else we would pick, to be honest,
Good point.
Those 2.
Good point. Okay, do you want to flip the question card?
Yep.
Things would have gone ill with Sam if he'd been alone, but Frodo sprang up and drew Sting from its sheath. The players cannot advance unless the first player controls Smeagol. After a player declares any number of attacks against Gollum, discard the top 2 cards of the encounter deck. Gollum gets +X defense for this attack, where X is a discarded card. Correct. Okay, are we ready to start? I believe we are.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to start off by playing 2 for Steward of Gondor on Aema and gaining back those 2 resources. I will spend 1 for Glamdring for free. I will put the round shield on Erkenbrand. I will spend 1 for the Rohan Warhorse. And I will also spend 2 for Wine. So that's 3 restricted attachments straight away on Aema.
And potentially 8 attack.
Yep. I mean, it's not the best place for Guthwine, but I would prefer to put it on Eowyn just for another restricted attachment across the board, but I think I need to kill Gollum.
I mean, you do have intimidation, so you could
I
probably get away with.
Can't use intimidation. Gollum's immune to non-fellowship cards.
Okay.
Is that how you killed him the last time in your test game?
I did, yeah. I don't think I necessarily needed it, but it did help.
Fair enough. Okay, over. Yeah, I should have spent Frodo's resource because that was for Glamdring there. So I'll just. Yeah. So what are you doing for your planning?
You know, I kind of tempted to play Elrond's Council during the resource phase just to see if I could get another playable attachment on top.
I think we might need the questing power.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too, and just to be on the safe side. So, all right. Well, as far as starting hands go, we can make this work because we can get Windfalla onto Glorfindel for free, which will boost his wind power to 4. Let's give Staff of Lebethron to Denethor for free, and give him Livery of the Tower. And we use one of Denethor's resources for Wizard Pipe.
Yeah, and you could always Wizard Pipe, say Light of Valinor to play Light of Valinor off the top of your deck, and you never know what you might get with that.
Yeah, actually, I'm thinking about the Golden Belt, because I can already play that onto Amber. But I guess I'm going to play Light of Valinor one way or another this turn, and then we could see what else we get.
True.
Yeah, let's do that. We'll swap that pipe, and let's use Gandalf's resource for Light of Valinor.
And another pipe.
It's another pipe. That's not helpful. Oh well. And then we will be eternally optimistic that next turn I can pull off some shenanigans with the pipe and give Gandalf the Shining Shield. Shining Shield. There we go.
You've already given Gandalf the Shining Shield. So what shenanigans do you need?
Well, next turn I could, hopefully I can manipulate the top of my deck a little bit to find 2 more attachments somehow.
Yes. Okay. Questing. I will send 4 and Frodo for 6.
Alright. And I will be sending 8 with Gandalf and Glorfindel. So we are 14 versus 5 to start. So card number 1 is a Groping Dead.
Okay.
Card number 2 is a Creeping Marshes. Doom. And Surges into a Haunted Mirror. Oh, that's gonna hurt. So we'll end up losing that to Meyer at the end of this turn. Anyway, looks like we've added 6, so we are 14 versus 11.
Yeah. So we make 3 progress.
Not too bad.
Bravo to the Soft Mire.
Yep. And then
The Broken Dead's gonna come down unless you want to take it, because you've probably got more of a chance of killing it at the minute than I have.
yeah, I'll take it.
Because I've got Gollum here. And we don't have Denethor Sentinel yet.
Right.
Well,
And
correction, I could take it, I just couldn't defend it and kill it. I could kill it, but I would have to take an attack and defend it.
yeah, I've got Glorfindel ready. He can do a couple damage to it this turn. I
Okay,
just won't be able to do any threat reduction until it's gone.
shadow card. Okay,
Alright.
Erkenbrand defends.
Deal 1 damage to the defending character.
Okay.
And then Denethor will defend. Raise my threat by 1. Okay.
Yep, and then Tiamat attacks for 8 against Gollum.
Alright, for the forest effect, Fear of Discovery, no threat, no additional buff defense.
And Gollum is now Oz.
He is indeed. So we flip him over to Smeagol and exhaust him.
And I'll ready Tiamat just because I can.
And I will attack with Glorfindel for 3 to put 2 damage on Groping Dead. And I forgot that Gandalf should have a resource for Leader of Men. Oh, all in all, not a bad first turn.
Nope, not at all.
And gotta give these guys some Mire tokens. So this gets 2. Haunted Mirror gets discarded. So search the encounter deck and discard pile for an undead enemy. Reveal it and add to the staging area.
I don't think we've got one in the discard pile.
We still have to go to the encounter deck.
Oh, we do have one in the discard pile. We've got Dead Things. It was your shadow card.
Ah. Do you want the dead things up there?
I can kill it with Tiamat.
Or should we grab one from the encounter deck just so?
It's entirely up to you.
The enemies getting out of the encounter deck isn't that bad, so I guess let's take it out of the discard pile. Because then we won't, if we get that that treachery light one that pulls an undead enemy out or whatever, we'll whiff.
Yeah.
I'll shuffle up the encounter deck since I looked at it. Okay, and next round. Another Light of Valinor. Okay. Well, I guess good news is we seem to be questing all right as is, so don't necessarily need to have the contract flipped right away. I could always put Elrond's Council on top of my deck just to be able to play it during questing and try to filter down some more.
Yeah.
Or I could get the Golden Belt out. So, I'm sure AMR would appreciate it.
I've got 2 Golden Belts sitting in my hand that I can play. I haven't chose to play them because there's no. Well, actually, I'll drop one on Erkenbrand because I've got an Armored Destra sitting there. So that way I've still got 2 restricted slots open if I draw Raiment of War. But
well, we'll do the. I'll actually swap Elrond's Council on top, and we'll see if I can. Actually, no, I don't want to do that because I can't reduce my threat right now. So let's do the Golden Belt, and I will give it to Denethor. He usually seems to be fighting for spots.
Ooh. That's nice to see.
Yep, that'll be good next turn. Alright, that's it for my planning.
Okay, I'm going to spend 1 resource for a Armored Destra. And
hooray, more defenses.
Then I will also give him a Golden Belt. So hooray, more attachments.
Excuse me. Alright.
And I'm just making sure I've got a bit of space between each of the towers.
That's probably a good idea here. You can space out a little bit more.
I think I'll give Tiamat the other Golden Belt. So I am now handless. I am top decking. And that's me done.
Okay. So questing. I will send 8 again. Oh, 10 with Frodo.
And I'm sending 5, and I'm gonna kill that dead things.
Fantastic.
Not ready. He's up here, so he's ready for the combat phase should I need him.
Alright. Card number 1 is a Softmire.
Okay.
Card number 2 is Stagnant Pools. You know what I forgot to do last turn? I forgot to raise my threat for traveling to the Softmire.
And I think so did I, so I'll do that now.
Alright, so we got 5 more, so it's 8 staging area threat to our 15.
Making 7 progress.
So we explore the Softmire and advance to stage 2 already. And I forgot to discard that Creeping Marshes last turn.
Yep.
Alright, so now we're across the marshes. Did you want to read the flavor text on this one, or do you
yeah.
want me to?
The Hobbit soon found that what had looked like once vast fens was really an endless network of pools and soft mires and winding half-strangled watercourses. Among these, a cunning eye and foot could thread a wandering path. If the number of locations in the staging area is less than the number of players in the game, discard cards from the encounter deck until a location is discarded, then add the discarded location to the staging area. Well, the number of locations is not less than the number of players, so we don't have to do that.
Ah, it's like we planned it or something.
Or something. Progress cannot be placed on locations in the staging area. The players cannot advance unless the first player controls Smeagol and there are at least 4 locations in the victory display. At the end of the staging step, if the number of locations in the staging area is less than the number of players in the game, reveal the top card. Right, now we have a choice to make. We can either go to the soft mire and raise our threat and not have to worry about revealing the top card of the encounter deck, or we go to the evil smelling fens and we don't have to worry about damaging each of the characters in play. Personally, I say the evil smelling fens, considering Frodo only has 2 hit points.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Plus, we don't have our contracts flipped yet to heal.
Exactly. So I will we'll have to exhaust Smeagol to do that. So
the Evil Smelling Fens has raised our threat by 1. Stagnant Pools is the exhaust Smeagol
yes.
travel.
There we go. And there is no combat. Oh, you've got combat this turn. Would you like Erkenbrand to defend that groping dead?
Sure, why not? Raise my threat by attacking enemy's threat. It's only 2, and I've got Elrond's Council in hand.
And the fact that I don't have my contract flipped yet is kind of worrying to just cancel that willy-nilly.
Yep. Hey, Silverthorn. Game's going pretty good despite us not flipping our contracts early, but we're already on stage 2. And did I put that location we completed into Victor's Flight? Yes, I did. Good. Alright.
Okay, so how your attack's been defended, so how are you attacking back?
Well, actually, Glorfindel is enough on his own, but we'll attack back with Denethor just to be sure that the Groping Dead is dead there with 4 attack. She'll deal 2 damage and kill it.
Very nice.
And the trigger on the quest is at the end of the staging step, so we can just refresh. Oh no, I got the Searching Eye, and I don't have the staff or anything to do anything about it.
Looks like you're gonna have to play that Ancestral Armor now.
It's after I draw this card.
Wait, you could
I can Wizard Pipe it.
Yeah, you can Wizard Pipe it.
So I am going to... Should I do that during the resource? No, well, we've been questing pretty well so far.
Just drop your threat.
Yeah. We'll Wizard Pipe that during the resource phase, so Don't draw the Searching Eye. And I can play my Elrond's Counsel to drop my threat by 3. Ah, and there's a Livery of the Tower that I don't necessarily need. Put it on AMR to cancel damage.
You could indeed. Although I don't see the need, considering the fact that I'm looking for damage attachments rather than damage reduction. But it would definitely allow him to cancel at least 5 points of damage at the minute.
Yep. Well, I kind of just want to get it off the top of my deck and hopefully filter a bit. So, if you don't mind,
not at all.
I'll just throw it on him.
Yeah, I can always discard it if I need to. It won't be the first one discarded, because I think that might be Guthwine. But
And let's give Denethor an Ancestral Armor. Actually, I have enough resources. He's got 2 restricted. We need ones for Eowyn for you to flip. I don't... Been okay on defense so far. You know what? You've got Armored Destrier and everything else, so...
Oh, thank you.
Let's give him that.
Yeah, and it also means that he can start cancelling some nasty treacheries if we need him to.
Right.
As well as taking some of the bigger hitters, like the 5 attack enemies, like the dead things and what have you, if I'm not able to take them out in the staging area.
Plus soon I'll have my Silver Circlet, which will help us get some more willpower on the board.
True enough.
Oh, and these should have had Mire tokens, and we should have revealed an encounter card for Soft Mire.
Yep, so discard Soft Mire and we'll just reveal an encounter card.
Evil Smelling Fen, so we're still good.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm done with my planning.
And I'm done with mine, so I'll do 4, 6 with Frodo.
And I'll send my 8, so we are 14. Card number 1 is a Morgul Wraith.
Okay.
Card number 2 is the Ring Draws Them, so looks like you're getting the Morgul Wraith.
That's alright.
And a Candlebearer.
That's less fine, but I'll deal with it.
I'm feeling much better about playing the Ancestral Armor on Erkenbrand there.
You and me both.
So it looks like we've got a 13 in the staging area there.
Yep, so we make 1 progress.
Here I thought we were doing okay on willpower.
Well, technically we are doing okay on willpower, it's just that this turn we revealed 7 threat.
I guess since we have the Ring Draws Them, did we want to boost it by 2 with Frodo's resource?
I suppose we can, it makes no real difference. Because the Nazgul's coming down to me anyway.
Right.
Although if we do that, then then the Morgul Wraith's immune to player card effects, which means my intimidation wouldn't drop its defense.
Okay, never mind.
So hang on, 2, 11. Nah, still don't have enough to kill it. I need 11 to kill it and I've only got 8, so it makes no difference, just put the 2 on there.
Okay.
I was doing the quick math here of like, how much attack do I need to kill it? And seeing which ones I could kill. I can kill the Candlebearer, I can't kill the Wraith this turn.
Alright, so end of staging. We have 2 locations in play, which is not less than the number of players, so we don't need to reveal another encounter card. These come down to Grant. We can't travel. So just combat.
Yep, shadow cards. Okay, I will defend the Candlebearer first, discarding the shadow card from the Wraith.
Can you, since he's immune to player card effects?
It doesn't say its shadow cards are immune.
Okay.
If you want to play it the other way, I'll...
Nope,
I
just want to make sure...
I'm just thinking of like the Balrog in like the Mines of Moria, where it specifically says its own shadow cards are immune to player card effect.
Yeah, and it just says discard a shadow card from another enemy, so it doesn't say that you have to target the enemy to do it.
Yeah.
It seems to be targeting the shadow, so it makes sense.
I mean, if we want a Grim Ruler, I can always do it the other way around. It makes no difference, you know what I mean? They've both got 5 attack.
No, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Alright, so Candlebearer?
Yep.
No shadow?
And then Erkenbrand defends the Wraith for no damage. Okay. Now, Irma attacks and kills the Candlebearer. So I'll use Intimidation for that, dropping its defense to 0, attacking it for 6, killing it, triggering full hammer, draw 3 cards. Then, I will trigger Rohan Warhorse to ready, and attack for 8, doing 4 damage to the Nazgul. Then I will spend 1 to have us each draw a card.
Oh, very nice. I should be able to flip next turn.
At the end of next turn, yeah.
Okay. Looks like we're ready to refresh.
Yep. Don't forget the Maya tokens.
Oh, thank you. We're still good there. All right. So my planning first. Let's give Glorfindel the Silver Circlet. It's a night quest for 6. And we'll give Gandalf the Valiant Sword. Oh, I can't use his. He doesn't have leadership. It's got to be... Oh, no, I don't need to. It's discounted. Never mind. And who's more likely to need another restricted slot?
Did you draw that Warrior's Valiant Sword, or was that on top of your deck?
Oh, that was already on top. Well, I could Wizard Pipe something back on top.
Is it really? Yeah, but then you wouldn't be able to play the Golden Belt anyway.
Yeah, never mind. Okay.
That's just what I was checking.
No, thank you for keeping me honest. And I just want to keep playing cards off the top of my deck. Why isn't Gandalf just let me play a limited number per phase? That'd be great.
Okay, I'm going to drop a Blade of Gondolin for free. And then I am going to spend 1 for a Gondorian Shield. And then spend 1 more for a Rohan Warhorse. Just because I can. So now I'm basically ready to flip when you take control of Gollum again.
Yeah, so a couple turns.
Yeah, and that's me done. So questing, I will send 4.
And I will send 10. So we are 14.
Yep, and
We got 6 in the start.
we wouldn't have made any progress last. Or we'd made 2 progress last round because the stagnant pools increases its threat for each token on it.
Oh, okay.
So would have made 1 less. Yeah, I'm just trying to keep all the triggers right here.
Okay, so now actually this is 5 threats. So we actually have 8 in the staging area. Alright, card number 1, another Morgul Wraith. Okay, and card number 2, we hates them. So we have to flip Smeagol.
Either flip Smeagol or Gollum makes an immediate attack. Or we could just cancel it.
I don't have a Test of Will.
Or
I guess
we could cancel it with the 1 ring.
yeah, I'm fine with that.
It means the Morgul Wraith will come down to attack you.
Denethor can discard his shadow and I've got at least one resource to cancel damage, and I'll be able to heal the other one soon.
Okay.
So, fine with that. And we gotta spend a resource, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it just surges. Please not into another Mogul Wraith.
Groping Dead.
Okay, that's not too bad. Okay,
Yep.
so we are up against 6, 9, 11. No, 6, 9, 14.
Yep, so we don't make any progress. We don't have to reveal another card because we've got 2 locations in play.
I will take down this Groping Dead since you're getting that other Nazgul.
Thank you. Alright, so shadow cards. And I will have Denethor use the Staff of Lebethron. I guess it doesn't say printed engagement cost.
No, it just says engagement cost.
So I guess I can't use Staff right now. But that's alright. Well, I've got some attack game makes an additional attack against you after this one. Well, that's not good. I will spend a resource to negate one of the damage there. So he just takes 1.
I will defend the other attack for you.
Thank you. I could probably chance it with Glorfindel, but that would be pretty tough. Alright, so I raised my threat by 4.
Okay, then I will defend my Ring Wraith with Brand,
No shadow?
and then I take the Groping Dead undefended.
No shadow.
Okay, attacking back, what you got?
Well,
Nothing.
I mean, I guess I could have Smeagol attack with Glorfindel and do 1 damage.
Okay.
He shouldn't have a damage on him. So, yeah.
And then I will attack and kill the Groping Dead. And I will play 4 hammer to draw 3 cards. Then ready up with the Rohan Warhorse. And then Tiamat attacks for another 8. Killing... Oh no, 1 shy of killing him.
No, he's still immune to player card effects, so you can't,
Yeah, I can't intimidation him. But,
Alright.
is it worth us raising my threat by 3 just to put an extra, just to kill this Wraith? No, I don't think it is.
Yeah, there's only a couple wraiths in the deck, so we should be alright.
Oh wait, I could have used Livery of the Tower to cancel 3 of that damage, so why didn't I just do that?
Yeah, I mean, that makes the most sense, right?
Yeah, so let's just say I played smart and realised I actually had Livery of the Tower on there.
It was just this turn, so we haven't gotten any further.
Yeah.
And some Mire tokens. Oof, getting close on stagnant pools.
Right, how would Denethor like a Ancestral Armor?
Very much, please.
Okay, I will spend 1, 2, 3, 4. And there you go. You give me yours, I give you mine. I will
That's
actually...
teamwork.
I'm actually now going to discard Goothwine to give Irma Firefoot. An all-round upgrade for Irma. So he's now at a base 8 attack. Now I could discard Livery of the Tower and give him a Dagger of Westerness.
I mean, go right ahead. I mean, it helped with that undefended attack, but
Or
hopefully we should need to do that again.
Or I could give it to Frodo and boost his willpower.
I guess you're pretty much set to where you could even take out these Nazgul in 1 hit most of the time, right?
Well, I've got 9 hit points, so I'm attacking for 8. So,
Yeah, I mean, more willpower is nice, but I'd rather have aim or be able to kill at everything in one shot.
okay, well, I will spend 1. Oh wait, I should have spent 1 for Firefoot and 1 more for a Dagger of Westeros there. So, that's at least 9. 10 attack when attacking enemies with a higher engagement cost than my threat. Okay, that's my planning done.
Okay.
Ooh, error model. Now we can get Gandalf up and running.
Yep, and just debating about my golden belt, but I don't need the restricted slot yet, so I guess I could put no. Denethor's got a golden belt, so we'll just go ahead and play Heir of Mardel from the top, since Gandalf is Mr. Moneybags there. And I have another golden belt to look forward to.
Well, you haven't played anything from the top. Was the error model on the top of your deck?
It was.
Alright, okay. I was going to say you could have played the golden belt, but it makes no difference now if that was on top.
Yep.
Okay, are we ready to quest?
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay, I'll send 4, 6 with Frodo.
And I will send 14, so we are 20.
Okay,
Card number 1 is another Stagnant Pools. Card number 2 is a Candle Bearer. So it looks like we've got 12 in the staging area.
yep,
And we don't need to reveal another card, so we've got 3 locations in the staging area.
that is correct.
So 2 there, and 6 here for our 8 progress. The Evil Smelling Fens is finally explored.
Okay, I reckon we go to the Stagnant Pools, Exhausting Smeagol.
Well, I guess we have one more turn on that Stagnant Pools before the Mire does its thing, but we
Oh.
also have healing online now if we wanted to just take the damage from Evil Smelling Fens.
Well, if we've got one more turn, I suppose we can hopefully clear Evil Smelling Fens next turn. So yeah, let's go Evil Smelling Fens and hope we can travel to the Stagnant Pools next turn. So we'll raise our threat by 1.
I'm
And
almost at Valor.
yes, and this Candle Bearer's coming down to engage you.
Alright.
I will optional it.
Ah, thank you.
You are welcome. Now I can't defend this attack from you if we get to the...
Well, we no longer have the ring exhausted, so now I can actually discard the shadow card, and I've got 4 defense on Denethor.
You mean 5 defense?
Yes. I think I said more. I may have come out 4 with my
You said 4.
Midwestern mash mouth.
Yeah, you said 4. Okay,
Alright.
so I will defend the Candle Bearer discarding the shadow card from the Morgul Wraith.
Alright. And Candlebearer does not have a shadow.
I will defend the Morgul Wraith, taking no damage.
Alright, and then Denethor will discard the Mogul Wraith shadow. And defend, taking no damage. And I will go ahead and use my contract to heal the 1 damage on Denethor.
Okay, and then...
Attack backs to you.
Yep, Tiamat attacks and kills the Candle Bearer. Then readies up and attacks the Morgul Wraith.
And oh, you know what I forgot to do? Requested successfully, so I could ready Gandalf up with Heir of Mardel, thanks to Leader of Men.
Yep.
So, and Gandalf right now has got 4 attack thanks to the Valiant Sword. So, Glorfindel and Gandalf attack the Wraith for 7 to put
3
3
damage.
damage on it.
You're halfway there. Or just under.
Hey, Gandalf's attack will get another boost here in a moment.
Yep.
So refresh. And now you get to flip your contract.
Yes, I do.
All right. Well, I think for my planning, I will go ahead and put a golden belt on top. And we'll give one to Gandalf just so his tower is bigger. And play a mithril shirt. On to Frodo. So he's got one more hit point now in case that in case we have another evil smelling fen come up. And
Okay.
Shadowfax is coming.
Very nice.
All right, Grant.
Well, I just played Open the Armory and grabbed Anduril.
Nice.
So make sure my deck's shuffled. Then I will spend 1, 2, 3 resources to play Anduril onto Erkenbrand. So he's now up to 6 willpower and 6 defense with 3 attack. And then I will spend 1 resource for a Song of Battle onto Irma. Just because I can.
You never know, you might get a War Axe soon.
Yeah, you never know. Okay, questing.
Yep, I will send my 14, and we'll send Frodo to make that 16.
And I will send 7.
23.
Did you remember the Maya tokens last round?
I did not. So we've got 10 threat in the staging area.
You mean 11?
Oh, because that stagnant pool's boosted to 4. Thank you. All right, card number 1, a Fell Light. So this is
Yours.
my peril, and so I have to get an undead enemy, or the top undead enemy from the discard pile.
Which I think's a Candlebearer.
Yep. Okay.
And it makes an immediate attack against you.
Boo. All right, well, we'll identify or defend. Raise my threat by 1 for each dead enemy engaged with me. So I raise my threat by 1. All right. No damage, thanks to my 5 defense.
Yep.
All right, card number 2 is a Groping Dead.
Okay.
We have 2 locations in play, or in the staging area still, so we don't need to reveal another card.
But we quest successfully.
So Gandalf gets a resource and readies thanks to Heir of Mardil.
Yes, and you also get to play as progress tokens, which means we clear the evil smelling fens.
Yep. So let's see, we got 10 progress, so 3 there, and 7 more there, so we've got enough to advance once we hit 4 locations, and we're at 3.
Okay, I now suggest we travel to that stagnant pools, which is 1 away from popping.
I agree, and we'll need to
Exhaust Smeagol. And then I will optionally engage this Groping Dead for you.
Thank you, appreciate that.
Right, which one would you prefer me defend, the Morgul Wraith or the Candlebearer?
I guess if you can defend, doesn't matter, I don't have a shadow cancellation right now with the Thor exhausted, so either one.
Okay, well I'll defend one of them. So here, you pick.
We'll just do the Wraith, no shadow.
Okay, and then the other one's yours. I'll ready up and I'll discard the shadow from the other one. I don't have to defend that one, I can just discard the shadow. So
Sounds good, because I've got Gandalf ready with 5 defense for that, so no damage on Gandalf.
And Erkenbrand defends mine.
Oops.
And then attacks back with Anduril, so that's 3 attack. So that's 2 damage on that guy. Raise my... No, I think I'll take a point of damage to cancel that shadow effect. With Erkenbrand's ability, I will then trigger my contract to heal up 1 point of damage. And how are you attacking back?
Well, I don't have a sword on Glorfindel, so looks like the most he's going to be able to do is a damage on the Candlebearer.
Okay. And then Irma is going to attack and kill the Groping Dead.
Alright.
Hopefully I'll draw my Ranger cash. And no, I did not. I drew a Rohan Warhorse.
During the resource phase, I'm going to Wizard Pipe the Golden Belt on top for Elrond's Council.
Ooh, but you do have Shadowfax.
Yes, that's very timely right now. Alright, Grant, it's your planning first.
Yeah, I'm doing nothing. I've got a Rohan Warhorse that I cannot play because none of your characters have the tactics icon. So...
We'll just give Gandalf Shadowfax there, using his hoard of resources. And I will go ahead and, let's see. Yeah, let's give Eowyn the Golden Belt, since you've got more restricted attachments than I do.
Oh, thank you.
There's Gandalf's staff. Soon. Alright. So questing.
I'll send 7.
And I will send 14, 16 to make us 23.
Yep.
Card number 1. So we must either search the encounter deck, discard pile of victor display for a Nazgul enemy, and add it to the staging area.
That's fine.
Yeah. Gee, I wonder where that Nazgul is. I guess I could check the remaining 2 to see if there's one in there. Nope. Yeah, only 2 to worry about. Okay. And then card number 2 is Creeping Marshes.
Doom 1 and Surges.
Into We Hates Them. So we either have to flip Smeagol, or we can cancel it with the One Ring.
May as well just... What do you think? Is it easier for you to deal with the Ring Wraith with the One Ring exhausted, or are we going to lose Gollum?
Kind of hate to lose Gollum since we're so close to advancing, or lose Smeagol. But at the same time, I don't know that I can handle 3 enemies engaged, especially since my threat's creeping up there.
Well, I'm going to be taking the Morgul Wraith anyway.
Okay.
You need 2 defenses to deal with your 2 if we don't cancel the Shadow because of the fact that I need to defend 2 with Smeagol. Although I suppose I could take Gollum's attack undefended. Risk. You know what? I think I can kill Gollum pretty much straight away. So
flip him?
Yeah, flip with me will engage me anyway because I'm first player. So
okay. He doesn't have that force effect defending him anymore either.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it surges.
And we got another Candlebearer.
That may be an issue.
Yeah,
I suppose we could just leave that Mogul Wraith up in the staging area and have Irma just take whacks at him.
that's true. I mean, we don't have to engage him this turn. We do have to reveal another encounter card since
Yeah.
we don't have 2 locations. So we get a Fell Light. And I think this goes to the first player peril.
Yes, it does.
So topmost. Oh, you know what? It whiffs. So we had to reshuffle, and all that's in there is we hates them.
Okay, that's good. I'm not sad of saying that. Okay, and then the candle bearer comes down to me. Because I'll optional. Well, I'm at 37 and it's at 36, so.
Well, we should probably finish questing
yep,
here
so
because
that's
the
7, 11.
10. Oh, yep, 11. Not counting my own threat tokens there. All right, so we make 12 progress. Clear this and add 5 more here. And did I do creep? No, we just got Creeping Marshes.
Yep. So.
And so we got 4 in the victory display now.
Creeping Marshes is discarded thanks to the fact that it's being attached to the quest.
Well, hopefully it's being discarded.
Well,
we need Smeagol.
Alright, yes. Okay, so travel to. Oh, we can't travel to the stagnant pools because we don't have Smeagol. Bring down the candle bearer.
Alright, Candlebearer for you.
Shadow card stealth.
Checking my order here. There we go.
Okay. Erkenbrand defends the candle bearer, discarding the shadow from Gollum.
Alright. Raise your threat by 3.
No. Then Erkenbrand will defend your Mogul Wraith.
Don't you have to defend Gollum first?
Oh yeah, I'll take that undefended. There's 2 damage there.
Okay. Alright, so you're defending my Mogul Wraith. He makes an additional attack after this one.
No, he does not.
That was a great one to cancel. Okay.
And at this point, I will use my contract to heal up some of that damage.
Denethor will defend Candlebearer. No shadow, no damage.
Okay, now attack. Irma attacks and destroys Gollum.
Alright, so now he is Smeagol again.
But before I do that, I'm going to kill off that candle bearer. Just so I know I've got that enemy gone for when we take control of the next quest card.
Okay, so Candlebearer first attacks.
Yes.
Okay, attacks Smeagol. Alright. Alright, so now we advance because we control Smeagol again.
Yep.
And we got 4 locations, so that goes away.
For a moment, the water below him looked like some window, glazed with a grimy glass through which he was peering. Wrenching his hands out of the bog, he sprang back with a cry. "There are dead things, dead faces in the water," he said with horror. Each player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for an undead enemy and puts it into play engage with him. Shuffle all locations in the victory display back into the encounter deck. Right, I'll just be a minute. I've got something that I need to do. Okay, I'm back.
Alright, I've got some options up here for you in terms of the undead enemy. I grabbed a groping dead.
Okay,
I'm fairly certain I can kill that.
okay, I'll take a. Well, I'll take anything. Give us the dead things. The candle bearer can go back into the encounter deck.
Sounds good.
I can't do anything with it right now because I've exhausted all my attacks. So.
Well, and honestly, like, actually it worked out that we advanced when we did, because now I don't have to defend the groping dead and I can just kill it.
True enough.
Alright.
So it's your attacks.
Yep. First, I will have Gandalf and Glorfindel attack for 8 to kill the candle bearer.
Okay.
And then Gandalf will attack and kill the groping dead on his own with his 5 attack, thanks to Valor.
Nice. Yeah.
And yep, go refresh. Oh, I guess the one disadvantage is your attacks are done, and so we won't be able to place progress on the stage.
Well, there is a way I could do it. I could raise me threat by 3 with Eowyn and kill it with Eowyn.
I mean, that seems like it would be a good idea, right? Because then
Okay.
all we need to do is
Let's say I did
quest.
that. I'll do it. I'll raise me threat by 3 and kill it. And I will spend 1 for a secret vigil, and why not place it on this guy? And then I will spend 1 for another Rohan Warhorse on Eowyn, just because of the fact it gives her an extra willpower.
Okay.
Okay, what about you?
Well, I will give Gandalf his staff, and then play Asphaloth from the top. I'll just go ahead and use it to give Stagnant Pools 2 progress, because I can. And I
Okay.
think that'll be it for my planning there.
I'm 1 attack shy of killing that Morgul Wraith.
Yeah, I can't help you there. Staff doesn't give you attack power.
No it doesn't. So questing, I will send 13 using Eamata Strike Back, putting 8 points of damage on that Morgul Wraith.
Okay.
And
And I will send... Actually, Gandalf has got 1 more quest power now. 15. 17.
okay, so that's 30.
Yep. And we've got 8 in the staging area right now.
How much is the Wraith for?
3 with Sacred
Yeah,
Vigil.
so that's 8 in the staging area.
Oh, you know what? You can't put the Secret Vigil on it.
Ah,
Can't
gosh.
have non-Morgul attachments.
That's a
So it's
pain.
9.
That's a pain. But never mind, what can you do?
Right.
I'll still swing at it for 8.
Alright. Card number 1 is an Evil Smelling Fens. Card number 2 is a Soft Mire. So it looks like we're making 16 progress.
Yep.
Actually, I will boost that 1 more, swapping Elrond's Council to play it from the top. Give us 1 more willpower.
You can boost it by a further 2 by spending 1 of Frodo's resources.
Yeah, I guess we want to kill that Morgul Wraith anyway.
We're gonna... Well... I can't kill it anyway, I'll just have to defend it.
Oh, because Eomer's exhausted.
Uh-huh.
Alright, sounds good anyway. And I get to drop my threat by 3, which is kind of important.
Yeah, I wish I could drop my threat, I tell you.
requested successfully, so Gandalf will ready with Heir of Mardil. And I guess we probably want to go to, what does the Softmire do again? Reveal top card of the encounter deck.
Well, that depends. Is the stagnant pools worse for increasing its threat at the end of the round, going up to 6, or clearing out one of these other locations?
Well, we still have time on the stagnant pools, and we just made 19 progress, so I don't think the additional threat is going to hurt us as much.
Okay, then let's travel to the Softmire.
Okay. And we each have to raise our threat by 1.
Yep. Then I will optionally engage. Oh, hang on. Do you have enough? Why is Glorfindel exhausted?
Because I exhausted him to quest when I shouldn't have.
Right, if you do, I can defend both of your wraiths, and you can then attack and at least kill that one out just damage. With Gandalf on his own. So
yeah, and then they can both attack for 8 to put some damage on the other one.
Yep.
Okay, let's do that.
Yep.
So he'll come down to me.
Yep. And then I will defend both of them with Erkenbrand, discarding a shadow from one of them.
Okay, let's see. No shadow.
Discards the other shadow. No damage. And then I will use my contract to heal up.
And then Gandalf will attack for 5, killing the most damaged Morgul Wraith. And actually, Gandalf, Glorfindel, and Denethor attack for 9, which is actually enough to kill this other one.
Yep. And would you mind if I used Gandalf's staff for card draw?
Go right ahead.
Thank you kindly. And I got a clear Brainstone.
Alright. More willpower.
Yep.
That was good. And we got the Mire tokens.
So don't forget to knock the threat up of the stagnant pools.
Thank you.
Okay, I am going to spend 2 resources that I get from Steward of Gondor to put Clear Brainstone onto Frodo. So that's 3 extra willpower on Frodo. And that's all I can do.
Alright. Well, I am going to Wizard Pipe, actually, yes. Put a silver circlet there. And oh, I've got a golden belt, so we can just put that right onto Gandalf. He's got the slots for it.
And he gets an extra 3 willpower.
And, do we want a Steed of Imladris? Just because.
It's willpower, I suppose.
Yep. Let's go ahead and draw it with the Gandalf staff. And Glorfindel will get a steed on him for 9 more, or for get up to 9 willpower. Okay. I'm ready to quest.
Okay, I will send 8 plus 5 is 13. Do I send Eomer or do I leave him up for combat?
I would just leave him up just in case.
Okay.
We've got Frodo's willpower boost, and I'm going to be sending 18 to make us 31, and I will discard the Searching Eye to Steed of Imladris to put 2 progress on Softmire.
Okay.
And if, I can always just clear it if we're a couple short. All right. Card number 1 is a Groping Dead.
Yep.
And then we have Bitter Reek, which this is my peril. Raise our threat by 1 for each character controls committed quests or deal 1 damage. You know what? I'm just gonna test a will that, so we don't have to worry about it.
Yep, I'll just use the contract to heal up the last of my damage.
Alright,
So
so
we are 2, 5, 11 against 31. That makes 20 progress.
I think it's safe to say here we did it. I guess one mistake I just realized is when we advance to stage 3, I forgot to shuffle the victory display and locations back into the deck.
I don't think that makes much of a difference.
And just we might have seen more locations, but honestly, the enemies were giving us more trouble than anything else.
Yep.
All right, so
I'll chalk that up as a win.
me too. So I guess we should move on to the campaign resolution.
Gollum laughed. The dead marshes. Yes, yes, that is their name. He cackled. You should not look in when the candles are lit. Forgot to read that little bit of flavor text. So at resolution, each player must either take a permanent +2 threat penalty or earn 1 copy of the Searching Eye. And me personally, I'm going to take a +2 threat penalty.
Yeah, well, my deck has obviously a whale to deal with the Searching Eye. I think I'd rather take the threat penalty as well. I'd rather not have to finagle things around to avoid it.
Sounds good. So we'll mark that down in our campaign log. And join us next time where we journey to the crossroads. What are your thoughts on Journey to the Crossroads?
From looking at the scenario, it looks pretty combat heavy, which obviously your deck is well suited for. Mine eventually gets to the point where it can handle combat a lot better. So I think we'll be pretty well set with these two decks to handle it.
Okay, and last thoughts on this quest?
I mean, it's definitely a slog of a quest. I thought, compared to some of the others, where this one seems a little more straightforward, we'd have an easier time with it, and obviously not as easy a time as I thought it would be.
What, like, compared to Helm's Deep and Road to Isengard?
Well, even like Journey in the Dark, that one we just went in blind and blew through, and it had a lot going on with the Balrog and everything. And here it says like we're just slogging through the mire and there's dead everywhere.
And it took
But
3 attempts to do.
yeah, I think that was my Ranger deck. It just, as much as it could flip the contract probably faster than my Noble Hunters, the lower starting willpower I think hurt us too much.
Yeah. Especially with my low willpower output at 4, possibly 5 a turn, depending on enemies in the staging area.
Yeah. Well, 4 or 5 to start isn't too bad. It's just how quickly can the contract flip. And, we took our time flipping the contracts this time, but it was fine.
Because we had the willpower there to deal with it.
Right.
That and the fact that we killed Gollum first turn. That helped.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a huge amount of action advantage compared to what we were doing, where it's bouncing back and forth and having to defend 2-3 attacks each turn.
Yeah, so thank you for joining us, and until next time, happy questing.
Thanks, everyone.